How to invest in apartment rentals. Did you know that looks are deceptive? Many a times it happens when you first saw your apartment and you rented it, everything looked perfect, but with each passing day your traumas increased and you realized what you had seen and thought was different, and the ultimate truth has now come into front of you. This is when you realize looks are deceptive. It's not always easy to break an apartment lease, and you have to carefully strategize and plan things so that you can break the lease without much difficulty, and you can do this in the following manner. Through your leasing contract. If you can't find your contract, ask the landlord for the same. First, see whether it's a year-to-year or a month-to-month contract. If it's a month-to-month, then you can easily leave the apartment by giving a month's notice to your landlord. But if it's a year-to-year, you have to look for loopholes in the contract. Add your entire lease contract carefully, making sure you read every point locked in the contract. There would be many reasons which can allow you to break your lease, and you can find them in your contract. Home leases have clauses for job relocation, job loss, medical reasons, etc. Like if you or your family member is ill, you will be released from the lease. So look out for such clauses. If you have a friendly relationship with your landlord, you can always sit and discuss the reasons with him/her, and maybe a way can be easily found out for you to be free from your apartment lease. This is generally the easiest and the hassle-free way to break an apartment lease. Times it may happen there are some problems in your apartment, like busted water lines, faulty electric line, busted railing of your balcony, etc. And your landlord is not fixing the problems even after you're addressing the problems to him in writing. Then you can take the help of an attorney and legally break your lease and abandon the apartment. If your landlord makes any comments against you regarding your national origin, sex, religion, race, color, etc., you can break your lease easily, provided you can prove it. But you can always take legal advice in such cases and make your way out from the lease. Instead, you have found the valid reasons written in the contract whereby you can break the apartment lease. Write it down in a letter and check out before how many days you have to submit this letter to the landlord, and accordingly send the letter. Be out of the apartment before a week of your scheduled date of moving out, as this gives you enough time to repair the apartment if something is damaged by you and get your security back. Breaking an apartment lease is not difficult today. Just apply your intelligence, find loopholes in the contract, use your tactics, and get yourself free from the lease.